The IMDb. Well, mine's different to the IMDb. I'm using the summary from the IMDb.
How are
Good
you?
evening, everyone. Anyway, we're just belittling Jay for not doing his homework.
I'm being such a small, insignificant channel compared to you two.
Yes,
more dressing up, is there? Yeah, congratulations, Rob, for hitting 2,000 subscribers. Well deserved. I would press my applause button, but it's broken.
Oh, hang on. I got one. Where is it? Yeah, thank you.
Golf clap? Golf clap.
Yes,
Nice,
I noticed on your stream last night you suddenly learned how to use pro scenes. Very good.
No, that was Ghosts.
Yeah, I know, but when you dropped Alan, it was a pro scene, wasn't it?
No, he just magically appeared on
the
screen. Nothing set up.
No, okay, fair enough.
Right, who's here? Which gentlemen of ill repute are watching us tonight? Franz, of course. Oh, and of course, Bob.
Hello, Franz. Hello, Bob. Hello, Pat Master.
All right. Wait till I can see him.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. That is really annoying. I shouldn't do that. Sorry.
That's default.
It's been a while since I've been under your fascist regime about reading. Speaking of fascism, Rob, I'll tell you something I enjoyed the other day. When you were doing, it was last week, I think you were doing your anti-capitalist sort of ironic sort of anti-capitalist. But then if you've got vidIQ, you can see the flashy green monetization icon straight underneath it. That's always a good laugh, that.
Oh.
Devil made me do it, I know.
So just because I don't like capitalism doesn't mean I don't think I should be able to make money.
No, I agree, yeah. When it comes to me, damn right, yeah. No one's allowed to be rich except me and Rob.
Very, very far away from rich, yeah.
No, I know, I'm totally joking.
My YouTube money pays for a couple of used movies per month. Yeah,
that's not bad actually. VT's pays for his car.
I wish.
all these new members he's got, like literally, like lining his pockets to the point where they're overspilling. Have you?
Yeah, see?
Oh, very good, excellent. And at least one top tier member, isn't it? Got a top tier member?
I haven't looked, but yeah.
Oh, fuck off! You haven't looked. All right, yeah, fair enough.
I don't do the member thing. What is that? Like people can pay like month. It's like Patreon, right? But just
so I use Patreon because I get that's 98% of the money, 90% of the money or something. I think YouTube takes 30%. But it's much easier for people to join on members and you can actually give them YouTube benefits. So I think you do this, VT, don't you? You have a early access.
Yeah.
Is that right? Early access videos
that are available now.
And they get the icons and stuff. So it might be something. It's worth it, I'd say. But I just would rather do Patreon because I think YouTube makes enough money. So there you go.
Right.
Can we get back to the tits?
Oh yeah, sure. I suppose. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
If we must.
I know you two have other lifetimes with us.
I've got two right in front of me as I speak, and I don't mean you two. I mean the two on my chest, sitting nicely above my gut.
Yeah, and me. I could
known as the G&T or the trifecta, affectionately by my friends.
What are we discussing? Does anyone know?
Sexy vampires.
Yes, but they're all women.
Well, yeah, we said sexy. Yeah.
Sorry, that's one of your other streams.
Okay.
That's for you and Rob. Not this Rob. I meant the other one, but I didn't wind him up.
Yeah, which Rob? There's many.
There are fucking shitloads of Robs.
There are legion.
Yeah.
All right, the first film we will talk about is Vampires, or also known as Daughters of Darkness from 1974. So I think Jay's going to Google it because he didn't watch it.
I did not. That's right. I'm really sorry, everyone. I have been Daughters of Darkness from 1974. So, a pair of women lure passers-by to their countryside mansion to feed them to feed on them to satisfy their need for blood.
I didn't see this one either. I didn't make it to that one. Yeah. I was a bad boy. Yeah.
I was terrible this month. Terrible. No hope. It reminded me of the old days. I was like, please don't tell me off, VT. I haven't done my homework.
I sent you the links. You didn't even watch the trailers, did you?
To be honest, I didn't actually want to watch any of this. I mean, I've had like quite a lot of stuff to do. I actually have been quite busy this month. Like I've got some business stuff to take care of, and my YouTube stuff. Obviously, I'm trying to get to the dizzy heights of video tasties and exploitation reviews. So once I've done that, I can put my feet up, relax, and just let my members pay for my life.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you put out like 2 videos a week, Jay?
I try to do 3, but I do 2, one minimum and 2.
Yeah.
I mean, they take me about 8 hours, in total, and they're watching the films. So as you can imagine, some of that's fucking painful. Sort of films. I mean, at least you enjoy some of the stuff you watch.
Yeah, most of the stuff I cover, I like.
Yeah.
That's what keeps me motivated.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's very good. I did enjoy your one today. I was talking about the remake, wasn't I? About the what was it? 2000 Maniacs. Brilliant films. Yeah. Brilliant now.
Yeah, they're fun. Yeah.
Have you seen the? Sorry to interrupt about that. Have you seen the sequel to the remake? I think it's 2001. No, that is terrible. Never ever watch that. That is awful. So bad. I mean, it's just like anyway. Sorry, back to Daughters of Darkness is what it's known as on IMDb.
Back to the naked vampire ladies, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The Nude Vampire is on the list. We won't be discussing unsexy things like James Seville.
I don't know who that is.
Well,
Rob doesn't know who he is.
65 people can't say he is sexy, so he shagged more people than I have, whether they knew about it or not. So,
he's there we go. Is he like the British Bill Cosby?
Mate, he's a cut above that. He's probably who's better, not better. Sorry, who's worse than Bill Cosby on that front? Who's the
like Jeffrey Epstein?
There you go.
Or something?
There you go. Him. Yeah, the guy who definitely killed himself. Definitely.
Right. Definitely. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Sorry, but
just because you didn't do your homework.
I'm gonna be segueing the shit out of this stream. I'm telling you, if there's ever an excuse, honestly, I'd rather talk about Star Trek. But carry on.
You do that tomorrow night on your own channel, then.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about Star Trek on my channel, but I do want to do it on this one as opposed to this.
There's some good movies on this list, though.
Yeah, they're directed by.
You'll have to tell me which ones. This one does have a 6.1 on IMDb.
It's not bad.
It was all right.
Well, that's pretty good for
just
for something like this.
Google images.
Yeah. I'm not going to Google images. God, it's got a shitload of fucking other names. Yes. Daughters of Dracula was the reissue title.
Yeah, Vampires, Daughters of Dracula was the 2 main names, and lots of other ones.
In Italy, I'm not doing the accent. Obsession Carnal.
Ooh. I think that's meat obsession is how we would translate that.
Is that okay? Right, fair enough.
Carne, that's meat, right? You know,
yeah. That's it. That's what they meant, definitely.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, they do. Because they pull over people on the road and persuade them back to their lovely mansion. But Marianne Morris, Anuka Zabaninska, and Murray Brown. But the 2 ladies are the ones that are mostly not wearing much. Right.
The best.
Next one. Let's do Hammer. Nice Hammer film. Twins of Evil.
There we go. Yeah, that one's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. What year is that?
The Hammer one's actually the only good ones out of this list.
Is that 71?
Twins of Evil is probably 70s.
Yeah, most of these are 70 to 74 by the look of it.
For those who don't know, a religious sect led by Gustav Weil, I assume, hunts all women suspected of witchcraft, killing a number of innocent victims. Young Frida, Gustav's niece, will involve herself in a devilish cult and become an instrument of justice in the region.
That's not entirely accurate, but it's pretty close. Yeah.
That's why I chose different ones.
Yeah, okay. Go on, read yours then.
In the 19th century Middle Europe, orphan teenage twins Maria and Frida
go to live. Live, sorry. Go on.
Who heads the Brotherhood, a vigilante group trying to stamp out vampirism. But their methods are random and misplaced. The only result is a terrorized populace. The real threat lies with Count Karnstein, and although the twins seem outwardly to be identical, Frida finds herself much more drawn to the sisters, to the Count's castle dominating the skyline. So yeah, I think they were trying to make him the new Christopher Lee Dracula.
Right.
Yeah, this one's quite good. It's just gorgeously photographed. Like the cinematographer, whoever did it, was amazing. Like really great lighting and some really creative lighting where like shadows or beams of light will make like crosses on people's faces and stuff. And the twins are naked part of the time, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it's a good movie. Like, yeah,
it was actually Peter Cushing's in it.
Right. Yeah. As a very evil religious type. Yeah. Like who burns innocent women at the stake. Yeah.
Yeah. Just in case. Can't be too sure.
Yeah. Just in case. Yeah. Yeah. This is my favorite one on the list, I think. Yeah.
I think, it might be mine. Because some of these are.
I like them all the same. You'll be surprised. I don't have a favorite. They're all the same.
Which one did you watch?
None of them.
Right, Bob's Daughter of Dracula. Now there's a sexy vampire film. Britt Nichols is gorgeous. Oh no, that's coming up. Yeah, because Daughters of Darkness we just did. It's very confusing, some of these names.
Yeah.
That's every single episode we do. The names of the films I find are ridiculous. Like how many of those in the Women in Prison ones, they were all called the same thing, change something, and then the teen stuff again. It was like every other and what's the name? The Shannon Worry films. They're all they've all got those double word, two word titles.
Animal Instincts.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Luke. Yes, he was. Right.
Yes.
That was So Twins of Evil is the only. Well, I think there's 2 or 3 recommended, and they're all the Hammer ones.
Yeah, the Hammer ones are okay. Yeah. And Twins of
they
Evil
have the least unity.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What is Hammer? And you guys, I will do. What is? I mean, you guys, all you film people are always talking about Hammer stuff, like Hammer horror, Hammer this, Hammer that. What is it?
It's a British production studio.
Is it?
And in the 60s, they started to remake Universal monster pictures. Like Dracula and Frankenstein. The Mummy, and they did some Wolfman movies, and with what's the guy that played the Wolfman in the Hammer films?
Oliver Reed?
Yeah, Oliver Reed. Right. Yep, he played the Wolfman. And then, they had these, they were in color, unlike the Universal ones, and a lot of them are rather beautifully photographed. And that's kind of where, like, Cushing and some other people, like, became pretty big stars.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then they become less popular coming out of the 60s into the early 70s. So in the early 70s, they started adding more violence and nudity to try to like maintain interest.
Right. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That's
so
when. That's
Peter
when.
Cushing, Christopher Lee, mostly, and most of them, or one of the
Right.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 7. Was it about 7 Dracula films with Christopher Lee, and then must be about 5 Frankenstein films with Peter Cushing.
Yeah, and Christopher Lee as the monster.
Like Fran says, as
No, I'm honestly not. No, I mean, I'm
how
not.
did you get a British man get to that age and not know how Hammer films are?
I don't, well, as I say, I'm not really a film person. I'm just more of a like laugh at bad films person as opposed to. You know what I mean?
Some of them are bad. Which
where
do we get to? Oh, another. Oh no, I was going to say a bad one, but this is the Vampire Lovers from 1970.
Oh yeah, another Hammer one. Yeah.
Yes, with the lovely Ingrid
that's a British film studio.
Right. Exactly.
Thank you. The Vampire Lovers from 1970. Would you like me to read the main thing of it?
Either that or the abridged, the longer version lower down. If you're
What the
storyline?
Okay. The Countess is called away to tend to a sick friend and imposes on the general to accept her daughter Marcilla as a house guest. Some of the villagers begin dying, however, and the general's... Oh my God! Some of the villagers begin dying. However, this is the problem by reading not the real IMDb ones. These people are not just film cine literate. These are fucking illiterate people. Go to school. If you're going to type on a fucking... Sorry, hang on. If you are going to type on a public forum, at least do a fucking spell and grammar check. You fucking moron.
Yeah,
right.
blood.
Yeah. Right. The villagers begin whispering about vampires as Marcilla finds another family on which to impose this is awful. I can't read this. On which to impose herself. I mean,
Amateur.
for fuck's... The pattern repeats as Emma gets ill, but the general cannot rest, and seeks the advice of Baron Hartog, who once dealt a decisive blow against a family of vampires. Well, almost. Sounds good.
Ta-da! Got there in the end.
No.
Right. So the best thing about this one is Madeline Smith. She is gorgeous. Yeah, she plays Emma, like the girl that the vampire is kind of feeding on.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks pretty hot. I know, back in the day.
Yeah. And she gets them fangs out.
Nice.
Yeah.
I see. She was she in Live and Let Die? Or was she in Live and Let Die? Apparently, she was.
Yeah, she was in one of the Bond movies.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is where the picture in the background comes from. If you can see it. You can see boobs.
Just
you can
about.
see panties.
Hang on, I think I can see that might get it might get you a bit of trouble there. Just under your right shoulder. Is that a nipple?
No.
It is.
It's close. Yeah.
It's close.
I think it is. And there's Bush and the one beneath Rob. There isn't, don't worry. I just wanted you to panic.
There is. Photoshopped. So this one has George Cole, Peter Cushing, George Cole of Minder fame, if you're in the UK, and a lot of other actors you'd recognise. But he was the only one whose name I recognised. But yeah, this one was pretty good because got a lot. She's going through the whole household of ladies.
Yeah, I thought the story of this one was a bit stupid.
Yes.
Yeah, but it was. I mean, it was nice to look at, so I wasn't bored.
It was it was the olden days,
right? But yeah, the story is just dumb. Like, why? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Like,
no, I'm going. Was it my sister's sick? I'm going over there. Can my very attractive daughter stay with you?
Right. Yeah. So it's like she kind of places Camilla or whatever in these houses to feed on noble girls, but then she's also feeding on bar wenches like in the village anyway. So why does she like slowly feed on these noble girls when she's just as free reign on bar wenches?
Because you savor the good stuff and you enjoy it. Whereas if you're eating shit, you just fucking whip it down for sustenance.
Maybe
that's what you want to hear.
Bar wenches are like kebabs or something. I guess.
Yeah.
Hang on, let's get some comments here before I forget. I don't think that bar's very cool. In the 80s, it was a change of the times. There's only a few I remember. Yeah, they weren't. Fright Night, Lost Boys, Near Dark. I'm trying to think of any others now.
John Carpenter's Vampires.
Well, that was 98.
That was 90s. Yeah.
But yeah, there were very few and far between. I guess Fright Night Part 2 was in the 80s, but that didn't do well.
Yeah. No.
But, to be fair, Jay, if you grew up in America, I can see why you don't know.
I'll take that.
No
Thank you, fans.
No excuses.
I know, I did say it's not really.
Fans knows. Madeline Smith is in the bathtub in up Pompeii, so who it is. Yeah, some Frankie Howard comedies. Bob says, I remember Hammer films on Channel 4 every Friday night back in the early 80s and early 90s. I think that's when I saw most of them. Either BBC 2 or Channel 4. Good evening, Gregor.
Yeah, some of the Christopher Lee Dracula ones played in the States on TV. That's when I first saw them, like as a kid. But not all of them. I caught a couple like growing up, but yeah, with a lot of them I found later.
Yeah, he wasn't in the the Seven Samurai of Dracula or something fun there is.
I don't know.
Where they merged with the Chinese martial arts vampire film, but I remember Channel 4 showing the occasional one, but it seemed it was mostly late on Friday nights, Saturday nights on BBC One during the 90s. Yeah, that's when they used to have the midnight watch films on BBC 2 and BBC One. You had to stay up late. All right, where are we? That was.
Are they commercial free on BBC? That's like public, isn't it? Are they?
Yeah. Well, you have to pay a monthly fee. License.
Okay.
Well, you have to pay a fee for the privilege of getting anything. So with the TV license here, you can't just opt out. And so if you can pay for satellite, you pay for Sky or whatever, you can watch that. But if you watch anything live on TV, you have to have a TV license.
Even though all the money goes to BBC.
Exactly, it's TV tax. And it's the way that it's the only way they can fund it, because they know if they went to a subscription service, young people aren't going to pay for it. I mean, I already don't pay for it. A lot of people won't pay for it.
Yeah, they have a similar system here in Germany, like a tax. If you have a radio or a television in your house, then you have to pay this like public broadcasting tax. Yeah.
And it's double if you enjoy it or laugh, isn't it, in Germany? Everyone caught having fun.
There's no laughter in Germany.
Someone will tell a joke first. I'm surprised your channel hasn't been pulled down, or have you VPN'd it to somewhere else?
No, it's listed as me being in Germany. Yeah. I've actually broken the law or at least German law on my channel by reviewing movies that are on the index here.
What's the index?
Germany. That's like Germany's version of like the Video Nasties things.
Okay,
Where if for certain films they put on an index, which they're not banned, like they don't ban movies, but what it means though is you can't advertise them, so you can't show their box art in stores, for example. Which means if you want to buy them, you kind of have to ask, like, and get them sort of, in a brown paper bag kind of deal. Yeah, but like one of the draconian parts about that law is reviews for these films might count as advertising.
Yeah. And you will go on the list.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I wish they would arrest me, because then I could challenge that ridiculous law, like in the court.
That's true. Yeah.
Because that
just sounds
insane.
very expensive fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get a public defender. Yeah,
always the best.
Right? Yeah.
Mike's here. I've got the Americans are crawling in. Hello, Mike. He likes old films. He must know some of these, although he likes good old films. The BBC is mostly junkies today. Yes, I haven't watched anything for a very long time. Hello, Echo. Right, where do we get to? Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. Lust for a Vampire, 1971, Jay.
Oh, this is... Let's hope that this person is... Can I read the main one, please? Or are you going to punish me and make me read someone's...
No, do the proper one, the full one.
Well, there's loads of them. 1971, yeah?
It starts off in 1830 is the one I got.
Well, they both start like that. I'll read the second. I'll read the second one. Let's hope that this person is better.
The one with the better grammar.
Okay. Well, I don't know yet. In 1830, 40 years to the day since the last manifestation of the dreaded vampirism, the Karnstein heirs used the blood of an innocent to bring forth the evil that is the beautiful Misala, as in not chicken tikka masala, Mircalla. I assume that's that. Or as she was in 1710, Carmilla. The nearby finishing school offers rich pickings, not only in the blood of nubile young ladies, but also with the headmaster, who is desperate to become Masala's disciple, and the equally besotted and even more foolish author, Richard Lestrange.
There you go.
Right.
This one wasn't too bad.
Yeah, this one's okay.
Plenty of young ladies, like it says, and then male teachers.
Right. Who's the hottest in it?
Is the Carmilla the same one that's in the Vampire Lovers?
I think so.
She's pretty hot.
Yeah, I can't remember.
She's listed here as. Don't know. I can't pronounce that name.
Camilla's the. Yeah, she's got two names. It's only got the one on here. I can't remember which one it is. But Jut Stensgaard is very pretty.
That's the one I meant. Yeah, that's the one I wasn't going to try and say. But well done. That's better than I'd have done. I was going for Ute. So
she's not an Australian.
Can I get a root in the Ute? Yeah.
This one has Ralph Bates in it, who's quite a fine actor. But yeah, I'm not. Is this? I don't think it's a Hammer one, is it? Oh, maybe because Peter Cushing was intended to play the role, but he bowed out apparently.
What's this? The Peter Cushing Appreciation Society, or is you just happen to be in all of these because he does that sort of film?
Yeah, he was just doing a lot of that in this.
Right, fair enough. Yeah.
So yeah, the BBFC of course cut a topless shot of Amanda, but it was had to wait till 2008 to see it on the DVD.
Ooh.
But yeah, unfortunately.
How is it now with like censorship stuff in the UK? Is it like still difficult, or are they more reasonable now?
It is banned, but there is pretty much since 1999 everything was released uncut. Just a lot of the Friday the 13th that were 18 back in the 80s are now 15s and 9 and stuff.
They have got better because, well, for start, they know that parents don't give a shit these days, do they? So, I mean, that's much easier for them now.
Well, yeah,
I'm sure you do, VT. I'm sure you don't like your kid doesn't like watching this stuff anyway, does he?
No, he doesn't like watching anything longer than 60 seconds. He's not interested.
No. fair enough. Most of the stuff I watch online is around 60, 65 seconds. So
that's all you need. See, Echo knows. Ingrid Pitt, yeah.
Oh yeah, Ingrid Pitt, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she's in a couple of these. I can't remember if she's the one that actually gets nude though. She's very open topped, but I can't remember if you see anything.
You do in the Vampire Lovers. She's taking a bath in the Vampire Lovers, and then she gets out and has Madeline Smith like hold her, like towel her off or whatever.
Yeah, that was quite a shock for a British film.
Is it better if I sit closer? Am I still clipping?
I've just said it's gone now. I don't know what that was. It sounded like a connection issue, but maybe I don't know.
Could have been, yeah.
Right, now the ones we really want to talk about: Jesus Franco films. Because Rob is going to give us an explanation of what happens in these films.
That's right. You hate those.
What the story means. So, Female Vampire, 1953.
Oh yeah, Female Vampire. Oh, this one has a pretty funny opening where it's his wife, Lena Romay, walking through the forest wearing nothing but like some boots and a cape and
a belt.
And a belt, yeah. And if you watch carefully, she actually runs into the camera, and they left it in the movie because the camera like shakes a bit when she gets close enough to it, which is pretty funny. But the movie, I mean, she's gorgeous, but the movie is pretty boring. It has like this.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Jay will give us a synopsis.
This one just clearly says, and I'm sure there's a reason for this: a beautiful female vampire lures men to their doom.
That's not the full one.
No, I'm not. Okay, fine. Right, here we go then. If there's mistakes in this one, right? In the Madeira Island, the mute Countess Irina Karlstein is the last descendant of the evil. of the evil Karlstein vampire family. She lives with her also mute servant and seems to be nymphomaniac, seeking for sex most of the time without satisfaction. Irina likes oral sex with men and women to suck off not only semen, but I really have. This is really bad timing. Out you get. Come on. Anyway, where was I? Irina likes oral sex with men and women to suck off not only semen, but apparently also blood, killing her male and female lovers. Jesus Christ.
Good.
That's done. Good.
Yeah.
God, I felt like a teacher in Northern California for a few minutes reading that sort of stuff to children.
It'd be all right if you were dressed in drag.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I don't.
They gotta learn sometime.
Apart from Lena Romay, who was 19, I think, when she made this. So she was married to someone else at the time. I think it was one of the actors in the film, actually. But then, of course, I think she didn't marry Jesus or Jess until 2008 or something.
I don't know, but they were together for a really long time. Yeah, and he put her in pretty much everything
and naked.
Yeah, and naked. Yeah. She even did some hardcore. Yeah. That I think Jess also filmed. Yep.
But right, hang on. Let's chat a minute. I had a big crush on Ingrid in my teens back in the 90s. Yes, can't blame you for that one.
No, that's a good crush. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one's coming up.
Oh yeah, I watched.
Oh, that's real, is it? I thought he was having a laugh.
No, it's real. I watched it a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Yes. We've got the whole film fanatics here. Good evening, elbow cough. Sorry. I'll try next time.
It's like Dracula.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
I like that Jess Franco existed and admired that he did what he did, but I'm not sure I'd ever watch his films. Yeah, there's not one you'd watch twice, I don't think.
I like two of them. I like the Awful Dr. Orloff. That's a pretty good gothic horror film. It's not even trashy. It's just it feels like a universal horror film. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
And I like the Ilsa movie that he did with Diane Thorne and Lena Romay. So you get Diane Thorne and Lena Romay in the same movie, which is pretty awesome. I think there's two shower scenes and a bath scene, and Lena Romay, she's like the bad girl in the prison, and she makes the other prison girls wash her ass and stuff. It's pretty awesome.
Disgusting. Right,
yeah, that movie's cool. Yeah.
Mary Whitehouse is turning in her grave. Right, where are we? That was Female Vampire, such a descriptive film. But yeah, there was a lot of long, drawn out sections and nothing happening, and close-ups and zoom-ins, and
it's pretty bad.
The only Franco I've seen was Bloody Moon. That's his. Yeah, he did a slasher film. It's not good either. No, it is a slasher film, but he's been given the rules, but it's still not good.
I love that. He was a perv.
Definitely. Yeah.
Was he though? We were all filmmakers. Right, back to some good old British. Countess Dracula in 1971.
Right, let's get on this one.
Oh, this is with Ingrid Pitt, isn't it?
What's he off to do? He's got too excited about the film, so he's gone to knock one out.
Right,
Although I don't see VT knocking one out.
It's certainly implied.
There we go.
Yeah.
Excellent. Right. In medieval Europe, aging Countess Elizabeth rules harshly with the help of lover Captain Doby. Finding that washing in the blood of young girls makes her young again, she gets Doby to start abducting likely candidates. The Countess, pretending to be her own daughter, starts dallying with a younger man, much to Doby's annoyance. The disappearances cause mounting terror locally, and when she finds out that only the blood of a virgin does the job, Doby is sent out again with a more difficult task.
So, yeah.
I think this one's okay. I saw this years ago, so I didn't rewatch it this month, but I think it's okay from what I remember.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was Ingrid Pitt has two roles, the old lady and then later on the young woman, but every so often she gets old again and has to kill. So she comes in and says, "Hi, it's Auntie so-and-so," then goes and kills. "Oh, hello, I'm so-and-so. Get off with me." And then, yeah.
Right.
But
sounds good.
Yeah. So Captain Doby does love her, but then every time she's young, she gets off with this young stud, and then every time she gets old, she has to persuade Doby to kill for her. So, but yeah,
I like vampire movies with a kind of dynamic, similar with the Swedish one, the Let the Right One In. I thought that's a pretty cool vampire movie. Yeah, with the girl vampire who has the man go and find victims and whatever.
Oh yeah, she does, doesn't she? Poor bastard.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then she replaces him with, the boy, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
So,
he sacrifices himself to save her, and then she.
she just gets a new slave. Yeah.
Yeah. The young guy that'll grow up and carry on.
Right. Yeah.
Very depressing. Right.
Yeah.
So
that's a good movie.
That's why we have Countess Dracula films. Because I'm just realizing all these films, I don't think, do any of the vampires actually get killed in any of these?
Yeah, and so yeah, they kill the vampire in the Twins of Evil.
Yeah, I think maybe just the British ones, doesn't it? Because the other ones seem to go nowhere because there's a few more coming up that we shall see. But we'll stay in Europe, or British looking like Europe. Vampire Circus, 1972.
Vampire
I didn't
Circus.
see this one. Yeah.
Okay. That's it. It's another, I think it's Hammer. But it's
right.
It's an English one.
I'll read the top one because it's the same length. As the plague sweeps the countryside, a quarantined village is visited by a mysterious traveling circus. Soon, young children begin to disappear, and the locals suspect the circus troupe might be hiding a horrifying secret.
That doesn't explain it.
Right, I'll do the next one then. This is Vampire Circus 1972, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, the next one. Let's see if David Carroll can fucking spell. A village in 19th century Europe is at first relieved when a circus breaks through the quarantine to take the locals' minds off the plague. But their troubles are only beginning as children begin to disappear and the legacy of a long-ago massacre is brought to light.
There you go.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd understand it if you saw it, but...
Yeah, I know, but I haven't, so there we go. I don't understand it.
But yeah, it is basically something happens at the beginning where a vampire gets killed, the head vampire or something gets staked, but they leave it in there or something. But then it seems to be many years later the plague is out, but the circus can travel around and get through the blockade to the town. Then they set up shop, and then everyone loves the circus at night, and then people go missing. People are getting off with the circus people. It seems only half the circus are actually vampires, and they're trying to corrupt everyone in the town because they killed the head vampire. And then there is one shot. I don't think there's much nudity. I think it's one shot where there's a woman in body paint doing a dance, and then you can tell she's fully nude, but obviously it got past the censors because they didn't notice.
Okay.
A leotard or something.
Yeah.
But
reminds me of my first day as a teacher. Yeah.
I haven't had this much sex since I was a Boy Scout leader.
I know that one. Yeah, I've seen that.
But yeah, apart from so it all ends up in a big fight, and then they seem to end up where the head vampire was killed, and then to kill one vampire, someone pulls the stake out of the head vampire to stake the other person, and starts bringing the other guy back to life.
Oh right. Yeah. There's a Universal movie where they pull the stake out of Dracula, and I think he comes back. Yeah, that's
one of the Hammer ones does it as well. Because he's dust, but then somehow he comes back.
Oh, and one of the Paul Naschy werewolf ones at the beginning, he's like on a autopsy table, and then they're talking that he's like a werewolf, and the doctor doesn't believe it. He's like, well, if he's a werewolf and I take this silver bullet out of his heart, he'll come back to life. And he takes the silver bullet out, and then he comes back to life. And he kills everyone.
Mike's here. He's the expert on 70s vampire films.
Is he?
Nope. About as much as you are.
Right, fair enough. Well, I mean, anyone's going to be as much use as me. So,
Let the Right One is good, but the scene with the cats made me laugh when I saw it at the cinema. I can't remember what happened with the cats. I forget.
I don't remember cats.
I think I've seen that, and I don't remember anything about cats. I just thought I might have watched the wrong film. That's why I didn't say anything earlier, because I wasn't sure if I'd seen it or not.
American remake with Chloe Moore, whatever she is.
I haven't seen the remake.
That's probably the one I've seen.
It's not bad.
No.
Pretty much.
Is that the one that's in all the remakes? The girl that's in the Carrie remake? Yeah, fine.
Carrie remake, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the I've seen it.
Is that any good? The Carrie remake?
I thought it was all right. I mean, I thought it was all right. If you don't compare it to the original, it's fine. I mean, there are worse remakes.
Yeah, it's hard to believe she's supposed to be like this dowdy teen, but she can't hide how pretty she is.
Oh no, I thought she did all right at that, because she's not your traditional 10 out of 10 belter, is she? I thought she did. I mean, the girl in the first one, who is it? Is Sissy Spacek the first one?
Yeah,
I mean, she does actually look like a wrong one, so she had it easy. But But I thought this one did a good job at pretending to be just a bit of a weirdo.
Yeah, I saw that was added to Amazon Prime this month, at least here in Germany. So maybe I'll watch it.
Yeah. It does have resort to CGI at the end instead of practical, but
I watched the. Sorry, I know this is off top. I watched the new Saw movie last night.
Oh,
is it any good?
I really liked it. Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I heard pretty good things about it.
Everyone said it's one of the best ones.
Yeah.
I'll definitely check it out when it hits Netflix or whatever.
Yeah,
it won't be long. So we got Mike's, and he preferred last night's guest more because it was him.
I thought he was a cunt. Tedious. I had to switch off after 5 minutes.
I was about to say nasty things, but okay, yeah.
If it's about him, you can. But Dave's here as well. So we've got our Scouse contingency of 2. That's enough now.
Yeah.
Right.
Who else is it? Who else out of this community is one of them? There's that guy with the soul glow one, isn't it?
Which one?
Soul glow. I can't remember his name. The one that hates fat people.
Jim.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he's a Scouser, isn't he? Or something like that. Somewhere out there.
Yeah. Some of them.
Is there any more?
What about? I got 2 of them on next. Was it Wednesday? Oh, this Wednesday.
Right.
With Elm Street 4. 2 Scousers.
Who are the Scousers you've got on for Elm Street 4?
What is this word that you're saying?
Someone from Liverpool.
Oh, Beatles.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If they sound like the Beatles.
Scouser. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know anything.
Speak English.
I'm sorry, I've got that wrong. Apparently, Jim is from Manchester, but he sounds like must be pretty somewhere in between.
Was that Manchester in Isle of Man?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that Scouser, isn't it? Don't they all speak like that there? I don't know. I asked Dave about this, and he gave me a pretty wishy-washy answer. Because I bet they think they all sound different, but to us they sound the same.
One of those things that was like a prison for Scousers, but it wasn't big enough.
It's like the Alcatraz of Merseyside.
Bob's and Scousers. I forgot about that. Sorry, Bob.
Fucking hell, yeah.
So Scousers are from where? What?
Liverpool.
Liverpool. Well, you said it's. They will contest that.
Okay. Isn't that where Ringo Starr was from?
Yeah,
It's
all
a
the
derogatory
Beatles.
term for someone.
All the
From,
Beatles. Okay. Yeah.
No, is it derogatory? I think they embrace it now.
As much as they would a copy of the Sun.
Nah, bollocks. No, it's no. Most of them like the Sun anyway. They just pretend not to. They just, now they can read it online. They don't have to hide it under their arm when they walk to. I was going to say work. Then they walk to their house.
And where are you guys from? I take it not Liverpool.
No, so we're both Southerners. I'm in Buckinghamshire, which is just outside the M25, so just northwest of London.
Okay.
Most of these Hammer films were filmed.
Yeah, and VT, I believe, is in. Oh, no, you are Welsh, aren't you? But you're in far west. Are you not Welsh? I thought you were Welsh. Oh, okay.
I am.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about, especially when we've got all these people in the chat who are from worse places.
That is true.
Anyway,
anyway,
I'm only joking. Everyone's got the right to live their lives just as they want.
All lives matter.
Nobody's any better than anybody else.
Yeah, Bob is. So got 3 Scousers, so someone's going to have to go. We are the ones that take the shit for everything. No, you are the ones that take shit from everyone.
You're the one that pretends you're getting shit from everyone when actually you're not. When it's your fault. Yeah, that's debatable. Whenever somebody says lives matter, the thing is that's always subjective, isn't it? So it's always they've got to matter to someone. So when someone says like this sort of lives, that you say to whom? Because some people's lives might matter to me, others might not. But those lives may matter more to someone else's.
Well, there we go. He knows. And
it should be on an individual basis anyway. So when people say Black Lives Matter, obviously Barack Obama's life matters a hell of a lot more than mine does. And when someone says all lives matter, does Fred West's life matter? Did it or whatever when he was alive? No, probably not.
Wow,
and there's actually a lot of people whose lives don't matter, including mine. It would affect no one. My parents would be a bit upset for a while. Well, that's it. No, but I'm just saying. Well, thanks very much. Yeah. But
could get another guest like that, but it would take a couple of texts.
I'm sure you could, and they'd be like moving around their laptop and shouting into a wind tunnel
and watching films.
But... Doesn't matter. They talk about them, and you wouldn't be able to hear them.
Oh, nice! Now you started.
Yay! That's it. Good.
Just because we got indoor plumbing does not make us posh.
Thank you. Yeah.
What about the... Anyway, back to Lesbian Vampires. Right. Oh no, sorry. The Nude Vampire, 1970, please, Jay. This is
The Nude Vampire.
One of the 2 films by Jean Rollin. Rollin.
Brilliant. Okay, right. I'll read the second one. Right. Wealthy and decadent industrialist George Radamanti rules over a strange secret suicide cult and wants to achieve immortality by figuring out a way to share the biochemistry of a young mute orphaned vampire woman. Complications ensue, not hilarity, when Radamante's son Pierre finds out what's going on and falls for the comely lass.
Comely lass.
Is that what it is? I've never seen that word before. So.
You've never heard comely lass?
No. What is a comely lass?
In American English, we pronounce it comely. Yeah.
Do you? I just misread it. But thanks for the out there. What's a comely lass? What's that about?
Comely is pretty.
Pretty, yeah. That's
right.
It's the opposite of homely. Yeah.
Homely.
Oh,
very...
what does homely mean? Like
ugly.
A rock. Right. Okay. So homely is a wrong un.
Homely really means like
comely is a belter. Yeah. Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, homely is like Sissy Spacek and Carrie, like plain, like nondescript, kind of awkward looking. Yeah.
What's a rotter? What's a proper 2 out of 10 rotter?
I don't know that word.
A really ugly woman that nobody wouldn't touch with yours.
Oh, okay.
Someone that looks like Jay.
Yeah, a woman that looks like me. Yeah, that would be pretty bad. Although I expect there's a few of them teaching in the American school system as we speak. But
probably.
Anyway, has anyone seen the Nude Vampire?
No.
No.
Yeah. It's a very artistic one again. But yeah, I just I don't know if there's any images I can even show on here. But it's got lots of weird imagery, stuff on a beach, and you've no idea what's going on. Oliver Rowland plays one of the people who must be related to the director. There's comely lasses galore. Oh, there's twins that seem to work for the rich old man or the older gentleman, and they're wearing like metal frame bikinis. But on each bikini has giant glass discs of different colors.
Right.
So they're wandering around with these things. Like 10 of them on this bra, and they're like jangling and swinging as these poor girls walk around, and same on their big bottom halves. So every time they move, they get a flash, but then they're very dangerous. Is Dave a rotter?
No, far from it. For a YouTuber, Savage Zombie is probably I'd say top 5% of film YouTubers definitely in the looks department. In fact, I can't think of one that's even from this community or whatever. I can't think of one that's anywhere near him. But that's not to say that Dave could be a model, right? It's just that's just a sign of how bad the rest of us are.
I got my gorgeous lighting on it to make me look good. Oh,
Have
Miriam Margolis,
come on, admit it. Who's pressed the make me look better button? You have, VT, because I can tell because it does stuff to your face. It makes it.
I haven't done it today. Hang on.
Have you not?
It's smooth.
I'll do it now.
I'm not. It takes too much bandwidth, so I'll try it.
Does it?
Make me look like James Bond.
Yeah, it's not that sort of button.
Having a go, it's struggling.
It doesn't deliver Rohypnol to everyone in the chat.
Right, we'll see.
Okay.
Oh, look, they've gone. I look gorgeous.
Yeah, no, nothing's happened. Turn it off. It's just using up bandwidth. Yeah, it has. Yeah.
Yeah, I said that. But yeah, Miriam Margolis, yeah, she is. If you know her, she's in Blackadder. She's in End of Days and Harry Potter.
That's how I know her. Yeah,
he made his day.
Who is she in Potter?
Who is she in Harry Potter?
The one with the weeds. The first film, is it when they pull the screaming weeds out? That's the second film. She's the teacher.
Yeah, I think that's in the third one. Mrs. Fucking hell, I can't remember.
Yeah, someone expert.
Madam something. Should be that.
But, that would be
obviously it would confuse people with Potter. Let me find out who's.
Oh, you're supposed to be looking up. Who was in? Yeah, no one.
No, I'm more interested in Harry Potter. So hang on.
Oh, we'll discuss the nudity of Harry Potter, shall we? There is a shower scene, isn't there?
In Harry Potter? Not that I know of. Sadly, not for you.
Ooh.
Come on, Ron, turn around. Come on, Ron.
Oh! It's not difficult. You just Google Miriam Margolis Harry Potter.
I'm doing it now. She's actually been in a lot of shit. So,
you just type it in Google.
No, she is Professor Sprout.
Okay.
Wow, there you go.
Right.
I knew that. Yeah, she has a fight with Arnie in End of Days because she's devil possessed.
Pretty lucky that someone named Sprout became like a herbologist. Yeah.
Well, that's the magic of that's literally the magic of Harry Potter. So, Magic of Hogwarts, where you walk in and your name's changed to something that suits your personality.
Right, yeah. Kind of like Lupin ends up being a wolf.
Yeah.
What are the chances?
What are the chances? Yeah. Or like someone called Harangue shouting abuse at people. Almost as if that name was plucked out of the air.
Which, yeah, I thought she was on Jay's side.
Is she? No, I doubt it. Well, to start, she's an actress, so that's less.
She's an old actress,
likely.
Anyway,
yeah,
right.
but they can be the worst.
Bring up your Google. Lesbian Vampires, 1971.
Oh, I've seen this one.
Jesus Franco one. There you go. I thought so. It does have her in there, his wife, but she's not the main one. And don't expect a lot of lesbian vampires.
No.
Right, the second one's too long. I'm going to read the first one, see if you agree with it.
No, read the second one. That's the...
Okay, right. Oh, God, he's getting angry. Look at him. He's kicking off. Kicking off the VT.
If you're going to do your homework, you can
full drama mode. Yeah, okay. In Istanbul, the lawyer of Simpson and Simpson, Linda Westinghouse, has erotic dreams with a strange woman every night, and her analyst, Dr. Alwyn Seward, suggests her to find another lover. Linda is assigned to resolve an inheritance issue with the Hungarian Countess Nadine Oskadar that has inherited a real estate from Count Dracula. Linda leaves her boyfriend Omar in the Istanbul Hilton and travels to the Kadiados Island. While waiting for transportation in the continent, Linda is advised by a local that the island would be a place of death and insanity, and she would not travel to there. This is terrible. I can't believe this.
However, not travel to there.
No, it's where the commas are. It's just so bad. I mean, again, but I'll get onto that later.
These second educations.
No, but this is a problem. These are fucking these are grown adults. I think. Well, doing this. That's the problem. Like, since when did we become a nation of fucking mongs? Anyway, it's probably written by Americans. Right. Hang on. However, she does not pay attention to the man and meets Countess Oskadar. That is a lesbian vampire fascinated by Linda. The Countess drinks the blood of Linda, and she has amnesia and is sent to a mental institution where Dr. Steiner, who is also a vampire expert, treats her and puts an advertisement in the newspapers. Omar finds Linda and Dr. Steiner teaches her... What? Omar finds Linda and Dr. Steiner teaches her how to kill a vampire. Linda has to be very powerful to resist the spell of Countess Oskadar that has a crush on... Who has a crush on her and destroys the vampire... Right, okay, I'm not messing about. I think you've done this. I think you have entered these and just so that I read them out and look like a twat. Because there's no way that all these people can all be illiterates. There's no way. Wow.
I could not spend that much time putting it wrong.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Anyway.
Yeah, so basically this movie just is Bram Stoker's Dracula, but the main male characters have been replaced with lesbian vampires, or lesbians. Yeah, because there's like the Harker, the real estate person. Yeah. There's the Count Dracula, and then there's the crazy one, Renfield, like in the asylum or whatever. But those three men and Bram Stoker's are now hot women. And that's the movie. But it's really boring.
It is. It's not. There's lots of long shots, pictures of scorpions, pictures of the sea. It goes on with stuff that's irrelevant and artistic.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Although the main female vampire, she's rather attractive.
Yeah, Soledad Miranda. If that's her. The picture I have here is her. But yeah, apart from, and then she dances at. Is that the one where she dances at clubs or something?
Oh, someone's popular.
I think that was me.
It just doesn't matter. Right, turn your paper over. Your time's up.
A lesbian vampires with Tory Black. I know of no such person.
I don't know that one.
Let me have a look. Hang on.
Don't you Google it?
No, I am going to. It's probably.
He said it should have been a different movie. It's probably a better movie. Closer to.
I can't. Maybe that's called something else. No.
So yeah, there's no more Miriam talk either.
Who's Miriam?
That's fine. That's fine.
That my girl, this woman, she's quite annoying. Opinionated. Right. So there we go. We're going 3 more. Where are we? Right. Where did we get to? Lesbian Vampires. And the story was butchered by Jay, who took out the nuance out of
That's
it.
my fault. All right, okay. Give me the next one then.
Do the next one, right. Requiem for the Vampire, 1972. Another Jean Rollin one. This is a bizarre one, so good luck with that. Do you know this one, Rob?
No, I don't know this one. No.
Yeah, you're quite lucky then.
Right. Still sporting their clown costumes, like me on the day after a kid's birthday party. Michelle and Marie, two virginal women on the run, flee a New Year's party in a stolen car. As the young runaways wander the picturesque French countryside in search of safety, before long, they chance upon the decrepit chateau of a centuries-old vampire king and unaware of the risks involved, enter the castle. Full stop. But there, torture, sadism, and sexual abuse await the eternally lost girls. Now, the only thing that matters is submitting to the will of the pitiless lord. Who can escape the intoxicating pleasure of pain and the evil master's harem of vampiric vixens? That one only had a couple of errors. I've tried to big it up there.
Because that's a different one, so they must have updated it since I copied it this afternoon. I've got after escaping an auto shootout, 2 sexy female clowns, stumble across an old castle full of classy vampires and a giant Viking-type men. There they bear witness to vampiric rituals and are forced to remain as vampires, but they must lose their virginity first to become a real vampire.
Gosh, I see how the two things are linked.
But yeah, so the whole first half is the 2 girls, because it does start with a shootout. Guy gets killed. They torture him in the car, and then just go for a walk. And then, so they're in their mini skirts and wandering through, and then have a rest in the graveyard of a church. And 2 hunky graveyard men are there, and then they're flirting with them, and then they bugger off. And then they find the chateau. They meet the vampires who look like they're in monks' costumes and stuff like that. And somehow they fall for the vampires when they meet their leader, and then they become half vampires, so they have to go out into the countryside to pick up people, strip off to attract them to come back, and offer them sex, and then they bring them back, and then the vampires eat them. But then they get sick of that and leave at the end. Spoilers. Before they become full vampires. Yeah, that saved you 90 minutes. Or not longer.
My week is ruined.
It wasn't a good. Well, it wasn't even a good vampire film, so it did have some nudity, so
it makes the cut.
It did. That's the only reason it's here. Right, there we go. The final Jess Franco one. Or if we had that. No, we had Daughters of Darkness. This is Daughters of Dracula, 1972. Thrill that.
Daughters
Jay.
Of Dracula.
Just the one with his wife in it now.
Is this also with Lena Romay?
She wasn't in the last one, so I think it might be this one she was in.
Is there an alternative title?
I don't think so. Oh, hang on. Yes.
What year?
Daughters of 72.
Is it a foreign film?
It is a foreign film.
So it's La Fille de Dracula.
Is
that right? Okay, hang on, let me check this is the right one.
If it's Jesus Franco.
It is. Okay. Thank God the description is in English. Louisa is called to the bed of her dying mother Edith at Karlstein Castle. Before she dies, she tells Louisa that the Karlsteins are a family of vampires and that her ancestor, the original Count Karlstein, lies buried in the crypt. Afterwards, Louisa goes and finds the Count's coffin and discovers that he is undead, as she takes Karine, her cousin, as her lover. A police inspector, Pchutsko, investigates a series of killings around the town, dismissing the locals who insist these are being caused by vampires. That's what it said. Is that right? Does that sound about right?
That's the one I got, yeah. But that sounds like a better film than what you get.
Right. Well, it's going to sound better because that's why they put those blurbs in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's in it? Carmen, Yazaland, and others. Jesus himself's in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think he's in a couple of them as like a policeman or a doctor or something. He's called Cyril Jefferson in this one. But there's no... she's not in the main cast. But yeah, this one was very the usual artistic film where you have no idea what's going on, even with the subtitles on. Because yeah, like he says, there's a coffin. There's 2 coffins in the basement. Every time often someone comes down, opens the coffin, and then you don't know what happens. They're still there later on, come back later on, but yeah, there's no sense to any of it.
It's amazing to me that Franco made so many films and didn't seem to learn anything.
Who paid for these films?
I mean, you would think if you make like 100 movies, you should learn how to make a movie at some point. But
how many songs did Yoko Ono make?
9, 10.
I don't know.
11.
Well, probably a lot, but they never got any.
Franco made 11 films in 1973.
Jesus.
Yeah.
No, just
Yeah, sorry. What's the deal with that, by the way? What's the deal with changing his name to Jesus? You just think, oh, this will get me some attention.
Well, I think he's Spanish, so it's probably Jesus.
Oh, so his name is Jesus, right? Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Born in 1930. Yeah, birth name Jesus Franco Manera.
But fine.
He's also called Theo Jess, James P. Johnson, Jesus Manera, Clifford Brown, Dave Tuff, Jess Franco, Lulu Levine, and David Coombe.
Right. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, a lot of Italian and Spanish like exploitation directors would take like English sounding names in order to try to trick, the American drive-in audiences to go into the movies. Like,
well, and when a lot of American directors do like dirty films, they have changed their names anyway, don't they?
Yeah,
right.
Because they just don't want certain things associated with their. Yeah. And then some people like Jim Wynorski just give up halfway through and think, oh fuck it, everyone knows it's me anyway, so I may as well get some more viewers.
Yeah,
but yeah, he's. Don't forget Dracula's Dirty Daughter. I can't find that. I'm getting a film called Mistress of Seduction under that name. Is that it? From 2000, Vampirina, the lesbian daughter of Dracula, has been searching for the reincarnated soul of the vampire killer responsible for her father's death, and now she believes she has found it in the body of a young and beautiful college student. But it doesn't count because it's 2000. But might be
too late.
Was the rule on this 70s?
Yeah,
it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was all 70s. Yeah.
Far too many. Right. Where are we? Last one. There you go. You'll be happy to know.
Last one.
Yeah.
Mary, Bloody Mary. Do you know that one?
Is it called Mary, Bloody Mary? Bloody Mary.
Yes. It is a foreign film. Juan Lopez Moctezuma. I think it has the best poster. If I can find it, and then I'll show it.
Yeah, okay, got it. Yeah. The poster looks brilliant.
It has nothing to do with
She's a beauty, she's a beast, she's Bloody Mary. And that image is incredible, so I don't know if...
I'll try and show it here, hang on.
Wow, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, so that is not anything to do with the film.
No, okay.
It looks like awesome, she kills people, but...
It does.
Various sore ways, but she doesn't.
Right, so here's the lowdown. A beautiful artist moonlights as a vampire while in Mexico, killing lovers of both sex. It seems that the only person who has any chance of stopping her reign of terror is her father, who's also a vampire.
Yeah, this is a weird one. Surprise, surprise. I think this, like I said, it was in Mexico, so I think it was filmed near the border by the look of it. But yeah, she has a boyfriend, but then she goes off and meets up with blokes, drugs them with like a coffee or a drink or something, and they get all woozy and collapse. And then she stabs them with a knife in the neck and then drinks their blood. But that's basically
the
it.
one
And then,
the one that's sorry, go on, carry on. Sorry, I was interrupting.
yeah, you were. But then she's got her father that's either after her or she's trying to chase. I can't remember now, but he's trying to take everyone out and kill them. And then there's a 3-way kill off at the end with her boyfriend, him, and the dad. So it was mildly entertaining.
You didn't see that one either, Rob?
No.
Okay.
No. I avoided the artsy one since I was kind of busy.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I watched the Hammer ones, and then the Franco ones. I'd seen some of them before. So yeah.
It's a shame with Smut. It's a shame because they're not like that regular films. It's not like you're going to provide a list and we're going to have seen 9 or 10 of them. Like with Andy Sidaris, I was very lucky I'd seen them all because some fucker suggested that I did the whole lot. But it's but yeah, it's tough really. It's getting quite difficult. I can't remember what the next what options were for us. But I'll tell you what, the one after reading all those descriptions, the one I want to watch the most is Vampire Circus. Definitely.
Yeah, it sounds cool, but I haven't seen it. That does sound
it's the Hammer
cool.
one. It's quite good. So if you did like the other Hammer ones, it does have an actual story. So
yeah, well, I find that always helps because I mean,
it's in English.
The trust that although they are obviously bad about it, there is just it's a story. It's a simple story, and I can and it's like you can sit there and play Candy Crush or whatever, and you can like crack on, half watch it and do your texting. But if you're going to really focus on something, I find it has to be like really good, like really good.
Well, yeah, it does.
So yeah,
but you should check out Twins of Evil, though. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The lovely ladies.
Put it on my list.
But yeah, well, you got more homework now.
Have we? Right. What is it now? What's next?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's decide. Well, what would I like to do?
Vampire Circus.
Rasputin is his favorite. Right. Okay.
What can you name with some TNA in?
Well, what were our other options on the original list? I think we had the Emmanuel series on. Now, obviously, I've watched all of them.
Yeah, that's true. We talked about maybe doing those.
Yeah. How many have you seen, Rob?
Like maybe 3 or 4.
Okay.
I think they actually get better, as in, well, I don't know actually. How many? There's 3 main Emmanuels, but then I think we'd run out.
Yeah,
I mean, basically, she just goes around shagging everyone from a East Asian metropolis, and then she leaves, and then realizes, oh, I'm such a slag. But actually, I'm not. I'm a liberated woman. I'm sex positive. So there's not much to talk about there at all, is there?
No, not really.
maybe we should do just a general discussion about porn in film and people's favourites.
Right. Yeah.
What do you think, BT? What do you think, BT?
Yeah, why not?
You do cheerleader movies. There's not very many of those.
Oh, fucking! Okay, well, I love stuff like that, but the sort of cheerleader films I like are probably very different from the ones that you do. Ones where I mean, I've seen so many recently, but they all basically involve some sort of conspiracy where one cheerleader's mum wants her to be the head cheerleader and get the college scholarship, but the others are like, no, and then they find out at the end that it's actually, it's a plan involving the coach. Excellent.
Oh, right.
I think me and Rob are thinking of Hot.
Yeah,
you're probably thinking
like the teen sex comedy ones.
Yeah.
But we could do like a mix. We could do like half and half, like sexy cheerleaders and murderous cheerleaders.
Oh, yeah.
Well, but mine wouldn't count as smut. That's the thing. So like, I have to discuss general smut. Does anyone in the chat have any ideas of a smut talk theme that we could do?
Well, Emmanuel's popular. Go through the manuals like they're butter.
I've only seen the first Black Emmanuel
with Laura Gemser.
Yeah, she's in everything like that. She was in all the 11 Days, 11 Nights. Then I think she was in the original Emmanuel's as well as like her friend.
Is she in there?
Yeah, she's in. Maybe she's in number 2. But sorry. Yeah, in number 2, she works at the brothel.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hang on, sorry. Teen films.
Oh, yeah, we could do like some teensploitation stuff. Yeah, that's true. Pom Pom Girls. Yeah. Tarantino likes that one for some reason.
Black Emmanuel around the world. Love it.
Black Emmanuel in America, and yeah.
There are those. I haven't seen those Emmanuel in Space TV shows yet, but I think they're going to be pretty crap.
I haven't either.
Yeah, I was going to check that out.
I'm going to leave that. I'm trying to move away from the porn stuff at the moment. I'm trying to focus more on the Channel 5 Lifetime stuff. Yeah.
Woke channel.
Yeah. And it doesn't, and when you're monetized as well, it's not ideal to do the porn because they just straight away take you off.
Yeah. Luke's here. Hello. How are you? We're good.
Howdy,
the
howdy.
other two.
That's us, the other two.
Yeah, the other two. Wasn't that what New Order called themselves when all the good people left? It was. Remember the band New Order? I think all the good people left and joined other bands, and then there were it's like the Woman and Peter Hook left, and I think they called themselves literally the other two. Obviously, they were pretty bad because they were pretty bad beforehand, but in my opinion. But there you go.
All right. Well, I'll work on some lists, and I'll share them around, and you can have some opinions, I guess.
Me and my opinions.
Yeah, opinions on the films, not political opinions.
That's what I was talking. I haven't tried to bring that up at all. Actually, I have. I've tried to squeeze it in a couple of times, but yeah, fine. But when Fifth Beatles in the chat, it's like we like to.
Yeah, like he's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. His favorites, isn't it? One of your favorites, that one.
Yeah. I don't like it, but it is one that's brought a lot of attention to my channel. Yeah. Sorry, Bob's just posted that Luke's picture looks like Julian Clary, and it fucking does.
He's not going to know who that is.
No, good job. Lucky you.
Don't embarrass the people in the chat. Don't turn on them.
I didn't. Bob did. I'm laughing at it. I'll turn on your chat if I want. It won't take them long. Yeah, peddling hate. That's what they call it, isn't it?
We're not on Rumble yet.
It doesn't. Are you not? Have you not gone to Rumble with this?
I'm looking at it. You have to. Well, to go live on Rumble, you have to have a pay account, don't you?
No. Now you only need 5 people to subscribe, so you have 5 followers. Okay. So just, I'll tell a few of mine to get on yours, and because I thought, oh no, you have to pay, but you only have to pay if you don't have 5 followers.
Okay.
5 is pretty lenient, but no, they don't. Yeah. They don't make it that obvious. Yeah.
There we go. I was going to Twitter, but I forgot to add it to the list tonight. So
have you got Twitter Blue?
I don't know. No.
You don't. If you don't pay for it, I don't think you can stream on it. Can you? If you're not Blue?
No, I don't know. That's what I was going to test this night, but I forgot.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Good job.
I had the option on StreamYard and it logged in, so I assumed
right.
But then we
the
site.
Yeah, there's something you can do. So Rumble does integrate chat now, which is good. I think Twitch integrates chat. Kick might do. Twitter definitely does. Facebook does, and it's the other one. It's another one that it's something like LinkedIn. Who would want to stream on LinkedIn?
I get access to it. Yeah, I don't.
LinkedIn as a concept makes me physically sick. It's just Facebook for boasting about your job.
Yeah, I got promoted today.
That's all it is. It's just ridiculous. And then here you go in. It's such a lie. And then other people you've worked with go and give you a kudos or whatever on how good you are at your job. It's like, you don't fucking know him. You don't know him at all. He pretends to be someone else at work. It's real life. It's something very different.
Yeah. So, Jay has released a video today. It's gone down my list now. It was at the top, which is Killer Prom from 2020. Yeah. So,
outstanding film. Outstanding film.
Yeah. Spoilers for his review.
Yeah, they're always spoilers. It's not as if anyone would see it and go, "Oh, you've ruined it for me." If you're going to watch something like that, you've already seen it.
Yeah, I'm not watching that film.
Yes, Jeff. Yes, absolutely.
Pervs. Who?
Yeah.
Is that foreign words for excellent
Everyone
people?
on here is a perv, or we wouldn't have a monthly show called Smut Talk where we had to watch 10 films with nudity in them.
Shout out to any ladies in
Over
the chat.
40s. Perv Gentlemen's Club.
Talking about the good old days.
Yeah. Oh, do you remember when this happened?
Well,
No,
calling it a
because I've got
gentleman's club,
early onset dementia. So,
But yes, Rob has hit 2,000 subs. Congratulations,
very good.
Robert.
Yeah,
done.
excellent.
And he's got
Yeah.
a video what
With
was it?
no
I've forgotten
shorts. With no shorts.
now. Yeah,
No
well done.
shorts.
That's an improvement.
Yeah. That is, because that means, yeah. And actually, you can tell because your videos get very good engagement early on. You've obviously got a lot of people who've got the notification button on. I mean, I get yours early, but that's because I'm glued to my screen. But a lot of people must be like, oh, yes, he's got another video out and go straight to it. And you get quite a lot of comments as well.
Yeah, I was too busy doing homework, so I don't always get the chance to see them straight.
Gay. Yeah. Well, actually, it's not gay, is it? Because no, it's exactly the opposite of gay.
Shut up, nerds.
Yeah, quite.
Right, let's end this before there's any more trouble.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for coming along.
Thanks, everyone.
See you next month.
Thank you.
Gentlemen in the chat until we decide what to do. Good night. Good night, Bob. Good night, Jay. Good night, Luke. Good night, Franz. Good night, Mike Barrett.
Good night, Moon.
We're going through all of them, are we? Why don't we dox them at the press? Read out the
I'm
IP
sure what
addresses.
that means. So.
Okay, fine, fair enough.
I'm doing good night.